never bother.
You,
Here and
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Now it's time for the November 13th edition of the Vinton City Council meeting. I'm going to call to order and a roll call.
Elwick.
Here.
Hanson.
Here.
Cassinius.
I am here.
Parmenter.
Here.
Raker.
All rise and say the pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I get a motion for the agenda as written.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Riley, second by Wes. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion to approve the consent agenda is written.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Wes, second by Andrew. Any questions, comments? Page 1. What's the UMB Bank bond?
It's our bonds.
Okay.
These all staff sweatshirts. You won't get one? I want a sweatshirt.
I think that's Park and Rec.
Yeah.
Yes, now it's part of it.
Park and Rec.
But of course, they didn't think about us.
I didn't feel comfortable asking your guys' t-shirts like this.
And dryer painting, I assume you had to move that around from different funds to get it painted, because he's in there like 3 or 4 times.
That is correct.
Yeah. Came back a little higher, so we had to put back a rod in more places, and concrete work wasn't included in the original quote.
And Craig, who's Van Davidson?
He built 4 houses out there and he paid somebody to install meter pits, so we're reimbursing him for.
Why do we have to pay to put the meter pits in out there?
What's that?
Buy 'em. They should have been put in with the development.
Nope, they put in there.
First phase they put them on.
Maybe first phase, maybe if we did not do it for some.
So every time somebody builds a new house in town, we pay to have the meter pit put in.
Yeah.
Seems a little odd, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Did
does.
a, resolution.
Hmm?
We did a resolution or whatever we did, code or something for it.
We should pay for them, don't they? We should- Maybe. Let's find that out for sure.
Yeah.
Proposed it.
That, I mean, realistically, that should be included in the excavator's price, the meter pit. Since it's part of our ordinance. Put that in.
I can change it then.
I wanna see the ordinance again.
Yeah.
Is it $1,000? Is that what we
Five
paid?
on.
For 500?
Yeah.
And that's what we paid this person?
4 times. Yeah.
Or is that off every receipt, or is that for
Five.
$500?
What's that?
That show a receipt for that, or is that just?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? All those in favor? All right, now it's time for receiving 5 communication petitions from conferences. Got a couple of resignation letters, run them from Dakota, getting off the BOA at the end of the year. taking on his new role, and another one from Paul Seaton, who's, I guess, service was short. So that gives us another opening out there. Moving on, no committee reports. We did have a little work session right before this, just discussing upcoming projects. So those are actually being taken under advisement. Gonna send some stuff to our attorney, see where we come out.
And also you had a work session about the water plant.
And we did have a work session with Fair Graham on our water plant. And that went pretty well. I think that one's on track to go for bid here before too long.
The 11th.
December 13th, I think it is. Did we do?
I thought it was the
11th, might be the 11th.
11th.
Yeah.
December 11th.
December 11th.
Well, hopefully there's great interest and we get a great number. So. Anything else? All right, moving on to citizen input. We won't take any action on this, but we might at a future meeting. Anybody? Anybody out there?
Yes.
Linda?
Linda
Let us all know who you are and where you live.
Yes, Linda Fisher. And I guess my question is, why are we burning leaves at the brush dump or the compost pile compost site when they're supposed to be composted? I thought that's what has been happening in the past, was my understanding. Had 2 days this week when they have been burning, and I believe it was Monday night, we still had smoke, about 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, which I know they weren't putting a fire out at that time. According to the information that DNR sent to everyone, in regards to the complaint that yes, I filed last summer because we physically get ill with the smoke that keeps coming to our yard. And I don't understand why you can't work to try and turn that into a true compost site. I guess I'm open to helping make that happen if there's some way that we can do that, because I'm tired of having to deal with all the smoke and getting physically sick from it. So DNR states in the Iowa Code, section 567, or 567, section 23.23b, it's noted that open burning of trees and tree trimmings not originating on the premises, provided that the burning site is operated by local government entity, the burning site is fenced and access is controlled, burning is conducted on a regularly scheduled basis and is supervised at all times. Burning is conducted only when weather conditions are favorable with respect to surrounding property. And the burning site is limited to areas at least 1/4 mile from any inhabited building unless a written waiver in the form of an affidavit is submitted by the owner of the building to the department and to the local government entity prior to the first instance of open burning, blah, blah, blah. So I guess I would like to know what can be done to resolve this, because I can keep filing complaints to DNR. They have offered 2 specialists who are willing to work with the city to help turn that into a compost site. And I really would challenge you to please take a look at doing that, because I'm tired of filing complaints.
We can just shut it down, Linda.
Well, and I think that could have happened this summer, because after you received this letter and documentation from them,
And then we went out.
You
made
went out and you
adjustments to
burned.
come in compliance with the DNR,
you were not in compliance with DNR because you were burning after hours,
but it was supervised.
not at 8:30 at night.
Did we
Okay.
not have people out there?
And we called Chris, we called Ron.
We lit it at 8 in the morning, and it's out at 3:30, 3:45.
I have
The only
pictures.
time we burnt this week is today. So whatever you smelled Monday was your neighbors.
There were no neighbors in my neighborhood burning.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, we didn't write it.
Well,
I
why
documented-
are you burning instead of composting? I guess I don't understand that. Because you're taking in stuff from the north half of the county. So,
It's an open facility.
but read the Iowa code. Okay,
We'll do that, Linda.
I mean, it's making me physically sick.
Linda, we'll do that.
I would
We'll review the code,
appreciate-
we'll make sure we're in compliance.
And I challenge you, and I'm happy. If it takes someone to go to meetings to figure out how to make the composting happy, I am happy to do that.
We're out there composting. But if we try to just compost it,
So
we'll
why-
be overcome with the brush and leaves, and everything that comes out there.
Well,
I'm more than willing to raise everybody's taxes and take care of it, and we'll do it full time.
well, has anybody looked at a budget as to what it would cost? I guess I'm challenging you to do that, and I'm happy to help. That's all I'm saying, because it's making me physically sick. And burning of leaves, when I started back to get the burning limited throughout the whole city of Denton, one of the problems with burning leaves like that is that it is a known carcinogen. So, that's all I have to say. And I engage more discussion, so.
Thanks, Linda. Anybody else? All right. Moving on to old business, if we have none. And moving on to new business, item A, need a motion to approve a resolution approving parcel D of survey of Anderson Creek Estates, first edition to the city of Benton, Iowa.
Motion.
With Mariah, second by Ron. Anybody got questions on that? Chris, Cliff Note version?
This is a plat of survey in Anderson Creek. I believe it's parcel D, which would be from making one parcel into literally two at this time. And it was passed and approved unanimously at planning and zoning by the members that were all there.
So if anybody's not aware of what this is
With
Rich Farmer's property, and he didn't want the little chunk that kind of went off to the northwest of his house, and was willing to give that up to some adjacent property owners, so. Any questions? Now, roll call.
Elwick,
Yes.
Hastinius,
Yep.
Hanson,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Raker,
Abstain.
Alright, moving on to item B, now I need a motion approval of resolution approving parcel E and F of survey of Anderson Creek Estates, first edition to the city of Benton, Iowa.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Riley, second by Andrew. I was gonna give it to you. Anybody got any questions? This is the second half of all that.
correct. Also approved by planning and zoning as well.
Lovely. We are like saying the same words now. Roll call, please.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Hastinius,
Yes.
Elwick,
Yes.
Raker,
Abstain.
Alright, moving on to item C. I need approval of resolution taking action on request of the developer Hobart Historic Restoration LLC for TIF appropriation.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Riley, second by Andrew. So this is, they have come to request any sort of TIF reparations that may be.
Correct.
Alright. Can I get a roll call, please?
Hastinius,
No.
Elwick,
No.
Hanson,
No.
Parmenter,
No.
Raker,
No.
Alright. I'm sure there'll be more to come on that. Moving on to item D, now I need motion approval for change order number 3 for the East Third Street Sewer Project.
Motion.
Motion by Riley, second by Ron. I do believe that this is the reconciliation one, bouncing out the unused items and end up being the deduct to our contract, which is a great thing. Yep. Anybody got any questions on that?
The only thing I have is grass, but that'll.
Right, I was just gonna say we held $4,000 in retainage for grass to get it to come back in the spring and basically have the contractor make sure grass grows, so.
Did not come up yet?
No,
No.
not full enough to basically give it a thumbs up, so. So we held 4,000 and that way you got enough money, if they don't come back, you got enough money to cover it.
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Hastinius,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Alright. Moving on to item E, now I need a motion approval of pay estimate number 4 for the East Third Street Sewer Project.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Riley, second by Andrew. Anybody got questions on that? Roll call.
Raker,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Elwick,
Yes.
Hastinius,
Yep.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Alright, moving on to item F, I need motion approval of estimate number 21 for the wastewater treatment plant improvements.
Motion.
Second.
Moved by West, second by Riley. Any questions on this one? They say they're about 80% done. We'll see. Roll call.
Husenius,
Yeah.
Hanson,
Yes.
Elwick,
Yes.
Raker,
Yes.
Parmenter.
Alright, now I need a motion for approval of change order number 11 for the wastewater treatment plant improvements.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Wes, seconded by Andrew.
That's
So the big change order was for rerouting some lighting circuits out there that were in the old MCC panel that they thought were getting fed from somewhere else. So they ended up having to rerun some conduit, put a new controller in out of a different panel, and make things light up again. And they're all 483 phase. Sound correct? And I did ask them, how come that wasn't company sign phase, and they said, well, it was on a circuit they didn't know existed, kind of thing. And what I thought. But, anyhow, it wasn't on the plans, so. Questions? Roll call?
Husenius,
Yeah.
Raker,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Elwick,
Yes.
Alright, now we need a motion for approval of proposal for design and engineering services of North Ninth Avenue water main replacement.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Riley, second by Wes. Before we jump into that, my thought on this, I kinda wanna see where the water plant thing comes out first before we jump into this. See how the things go. I think this ought to get some more discussion.
So would you like to table it?
I would
Maybe-
love to table it.
Maybe have a work session?
That would be a better idea yet.
I rescind my motion.
I do, very soon a second.
'Cause we're only 2 or 3 weeks here from the bid. We'll know what that comes in like, and that might just open up the floodgate here.
Need to rescind my seconds.
Perfect. Motions have been rescinded.
thank you.
I need motion approval of professional services agreement for the 4th Street Bridge replacement project.
Motion?
Motion by
Second.
Riley, seconded by Wes. This is part of that whole work session we were just doing. This is that one project on its own. Anybody got questions on that one? Roll call.
Elwick,
Yes.
Raker,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Husenius,
Yeah.
Hanson,
Yes.
Super. All right, moving on to item J. Now I need a motion for approval of keyless entry system for the Hawkeye Communication for City Hall.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Wes, second by Andrew. Anybody got any questions on that?
I'd like to make a comment. I know I'm not on the council, but I don't think that I don't think it's wise to spend $16,000 for 9 locks. There's a roughly $1,400 fee per year for the licensing agreement. There's no guarantee that that $1,400 stays the same. You have $18,000, $16,000 worth of locks. If that license agreement goes up, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna chuck our locks and go back to it? I know that the plan is to get these locks other places. So this is definitely gonna be like a stepping stone to invest, I'm sure, close to $100,000 for keyless entry. Like, I understand certain areas, like evidence room, if you want a log of who's going in and out of there, but I just think that there's not been a breach. We put in 2 walls in this building to more secure it. It just doesn't make sense to me to sign up for $16,000 worth of locks and $1,400 a year in perpetuity for this licensing agreement with no indication that's going to stay the same. I just think it's a misuse of taxpayer dollars. So
All right, thanks Dakota. Anybody else?
Which doors are we doing again, Chief?
Oh, we're gonna do the 9 doors, and we're going with Hawkeye. We'd rather go with Hawkeye than ITS. ITS is going out of the water. Me and Melissa's been doing this for how many years now?
3,
Yeah.
probably.
So Hawkeye is a local, we got total confidence in their bidding. Would not be necessarily taxpayer money that would be paying for this.
I mean, the money has to come from somewhere,
Money
though.
generated from my department doing vehicle inspections for the state of Iowa. So we have upwards of 25,000 that will be using to pay for this.
So,
I think that's
Same
fine.
discussion we had
In my
before
opinion.
where we didn't quite agree on how many doors needed the locks.
Yeah, I'm putting, all the doors in, part of our security, part of their, policy and our accreditation, we need to have those.
Reminder, less than 2 years ago, you guys put in walls here and there to make it more secure. I believe to the tune of roughly $2,500 a wall. And
We did the doors ourselves over there,
yeah,
materials,
and it has to be paid for. Like,
it wasn't 25.
it's not donated money. So what I'm getting at is you're signing up for, the goal is going to be to get this system in other facilities, and it's going to cost similar amounts. So this is the tipping point for that. And if it's not on record, like, it just doesn't make sense to put a $1,400 lock per door.
You want to put on
You
price
pay
on
13.
people's safety and lives in here.
I get that.
okay,
but we're-
stop. We're done. Can I get a vote, please?
Hanson,
Yes.
Elwick,
No.
Hastenius,
No.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Raker,
Yes.
That's 2-2.
3-2.
Alright, so that moves on. So, I would assume since we're doing a car access out at the water plant, you're gonna have to scope in Hawkeye Communications as the vendor.
We can do that, yep.
I'll guarantee it'll be cheaper.
Well, we just don't want another
I get it.
vendor in, so. Alright. Item K, now need a motion to approval of building permit application for 1800 West D Street for City Code 4110.
Motion.
Second.
Moved by Riley, second by Wes. Questions, Chris, comments?
Nope, this is because of potential barbed wire fence, I believe was at your last meeting. That's what this building permit is for, and under our code, it requires council.
Any questions? Not, roll call please.
Hastenius,
Yeah.
Hanson,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Raker,
Yes.
Elwick.
Yes.
Alright, moving on to reports. Mr. Ward.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Council. Just keep it very brief. Next meeting, I will have your urban renewal report for next meeting and your TIF report for approval. That has to be done. One's a forward-facing report, the other one's a rearward-facing report for your urban renewal plans, and as far as Anderson Creek, and actually have to do that, have those submitted before you can start the budget. So that is happening. Also, yesterday we had a pre-bid meeting for the water plant. Correct, we did, and turnout was extremely well for that. So hopefully we'll have some good bids next month for the water plant. And just if people want to go take a look at the water plant in either Manchester or Marion, let me know what days work for you, and I will sit down. I will call my counterparts in those communities, and we'll arrange something to go
I've
to.
never met Marion before. Going to Manchester.
Okay,
I think it's just
that's
closer.
fine.
I mean, not closer.
I give Ryan and Kim a call over there.
2 council members, right? Go. If we
Yeah.
want.
2, if it's 3, I have to post it, which is fine.
Is anybody interested in that?
Would I be allowed to accompany if it's before I get sworn in?
Yes, you can, as a member of the public, you can.
Yeah, you probably should go see it. I know what it looks like.
Craig was interested, right? Okay. Well, we'll get together and figure out a time.
Let me know, and then I can, like I say, contact my counterparts. That's all I have. Thank you.
And ask them all the questions about how great it is. No, I haven't heard anything from them, so it's looking good.
No, you can do it. Oh, yeah, Santa next week, right? Next week.
Not this week, next week.
Next week. Santa.
Oh, that's it.
Holiday.
Craig?
Oh, we had our in-house meeting with Tanwest on how to run the system last week, I believe, so it was more for the electric side, but we did pick up a few, or I did pick up a few things to check out each day, so. Been swapping out meters and just getting ready for winter. We got done hauling sludge last week, so we started to see the old wagon go, but it acted like it didn't want to leave us, so we had a few extra bills on it this year than we didn't expect, so.
So next year it'll all be dry sludge.
Yep. Yeah, so we'll have to figure out if we want to, get a spreader and haul it. I don't think anybody's gonna pay to take it, so.
But if they just come take it for nothing.
Good luck.
Anything else?
They might. Bud's lift station, there's a pipe that's loose that holds one of the pumps, so we're gonna get some pictures and get somebody in here to fix it for us, so. Hopefully it's just a bracket that goes through the wall or.
Wouldn't that be under the contractor?
I was just gonna say, the one we just.
No, I'm sorry, ballpark.
Okay,
My fault.
that's the
My
same
fault.
thing, I'm like, there's no way I'm touching that thing.
Yeah. They both start with B, so my bad, yes.
And you were looking at my pretty face, I got it.
I was looking at the picture of the wall. Nope, that should be about it.
Okay, Scotty?
Just to clarify, we do compost. We have a leaf pile and a grass pile. We just had it screened for the last 3 days. If you wanna see how much compost we produce, you're more than welcome to go out there. It's a lot.
I've seen it.
We've been trimming, we started zone 2, and Zach's been drumming every day with leaf pickup, so those are the 2 main things that are going right now. Got the sanders all checked over and ready to go, so.
Craig, did you go down by the post office? There's a valve box in the middle of the street for water service. It doesn't have a lid on it.
In the street.
It's got the little foam plug, mud plug in it, but there was no
Over on
lid
the
on it.
DX side, I think that thing's popped out before, so. Good. We'll weld one in, so.
Perfect.
Doesn't fall.
My wife brings it up every time we walk by there.
Can't blame the snowplows yet for it.
No. Anything else, Scott? Chief?
We're just getting ready to do our, I'm getting ready to go solicit for funding for our Holiday with Cop, our annual. So, that's gonna happen on December 14th. We'll be at the Tyson store again, so, if you have time, you wanna see, kids with a big smile on their face, come on out. With that, to let you know, we have a vehicle that will be getting repaired. Had a little fender bender with one of the Tahoes, so we'll be going tomorrow to get repaired. We'll be done this next week. That's all I have.
I got a question, Ted. You've got an ad in the paper for an inspector.
Yes.
Can I ask why the city council's not involved in it?
They will be. we're gonna get the applicants, then we'll form a panel. And
Okay, that's, cause we actually hired him to start with.
yes, we, brought up a name for council to approve, and that's the panel. would be-
Yeah, because me and Bethany were on that deal.
I think I had a conversation with Andrew today, and I was explaining to him as well. And like I said, you guys are more than welcome to stop in and have a conversation with me about that subject.
I don't have a lot of time, but I'll try to take off early one day. If you're here, I'll come.
Definitely. Give me a call, let me know, I'll stay.
Okay. All right. Mr. Moore.
So carpet is getting finished tomorrow, so we'll be in time for the weekend and open skate tomorrow night. If any of you guys are around tomorrow, just get a hold of me, you can come in and look, it looks like a completely different building. You realize what you need to paint when you change the carpet, so we have some stuff on our list for that. Park house is all winterized, I actually brought that up to the board this morning, and we're gonna go the route to sell it, like we did with the previous one, by the park shop. The hunt for the assistant, out of 12 applicants, I narrowed it down to 4, and we're setting up interviews for, Monday the 24th, Tuesday the 25th, and then Wednesday the 26th for that. And then for the assistant park foreman, that closes on December 3rd.
Good applicants?
For the assistant park, for both, so far, yeah.
Any questions for the table? I know, she's not at the table. All right, Melissa, your turn.
I'm finishing up filings that are due December 1st, our annual financial report and our street finance report. So those will be submitted by the 1st. And I would remind everybody, our next council meeting is the 24th of November. We've adjusted for Thanksgiving, Monday the 24th.
Any questions for anybody else? Did you ever get a budget review with everybody for the first quarter?
That's coming. That is coming.
I'd kinda like to see where that ends up. So I guess I won't say anything. Good and welfare. It'll be at Santa next week for our holiday parade, don't forget that. Gonna be 70 degrees this weekend, so please take the opportunity to pick up all the garbage out of your yard and whatnot before winter comes along and get everything nice and tidy. And holiday for a cop, December 14th. If you'd like to make a donation, I'm sure to reach out to you, Ted.
Yes.
Anything else? Anything else? Does anybody have anything else? It's been a long day. All right, I need a motion for adjournment.
Motion.
On the right, I say, Ron,